This is 15-year-old Jakub Szymanski, and he was stabbed to death in Manchester while trying to defend his mother. He was trying to stop her being attacked by somebody that they both knew. The police have said that he was killed in a ferocious double stabbing, and people have described him, rightfully so, as a hero. His mother, Katarzyna Bastek, was also seriously injured but has survived. Police have said in a statement that they were called to Miles Platting, where a 15-year-old boy was stabbed and a woman in her 40s was seriously injured. Jakub died an hour later in hospital, and he was described in a tribute by his family as a protector. Jakub was known as Kuba to his family and Jakub to his friends, and he was a very popular child and made friends wherever he went, they said. He always spoke his mind and was mischievous and funny and a cheeky boy, and he loved Xbox and football and supported Man City. A 44-year-old male known to both of them has been arrested in Kent, and he is from the Greater Manchester area. It was earlier reported that Jakub was 14, but it's now been corrected that he's 15. His mother is understood to be in her 40s, and she's been named and a picture has been released. And officers are investigating the incident that took place on Bednall Avenue on Thursday afternoon. There was a cordon in place and forensics were searching even on Saturday, so 2 days later, trying to gather evidence, and all of the neighbours said they had been spoken to, and they said this in an interview with Manchester Evening News. It happened at around 9:30 on Thursday, and Jakub's mum was left with serious injuries, and she remains in hospital. Jakub is thought to be one of 4 brothers, and the murder investigation is being led by Greater Manchester Police's major incident team, and flowers have been laid in tribute. Detective Inspector Alicia Smith from GMP's major incident team said last night's attack has left the community reeling and a family coming to terms with the horrendous tragedy that has occurred. A teenage boy has lost his life, and he had his whole life ahead of him, and his mother is also grieving but also recovering at the same time. Our thoughts are with the family at this tragic time. So what a brave young man Jakub was to step in and save his mother. With this story being breaking news and a man being questioned and nobody being charged and a trial not having gone on, it's very difficult to talk about this case without potentially affecting anything in the future. I don't want to assume anything, but due to the fact that they've said that this person is known to them, I think it's fair to maybe assume that this could have been a partner of the mother and somebody known close to them as well. And this is definitely a time to highlight the fact that domestic abuse has been increased by 60% during lockdown. And now we're coming out of lockdown. People are finding it hard to deal with getting into society again. And some people are losing the people that they've kept captive as well. I'm not saying any of these factors are involved in this case. I'm just saying that for children, you have to understand that a lot of children witness this growing up and go on to do this as well, because a lot of children that suffer abuse also go on to commit abuse, however bizarre that seems. And in this case, sadly, this boy hasn't even had the chance to grow up to be a man, to find out what he wants from life and also the real way to be a man as well. And that isn't hurting women and children and being unable to control your aggression. So I want to use this video as an opportunity to pay my respects to this brave young man, and also I hope that his mother makes a full recovery, and what a tribute that she is to how she's raised him as well, because one thing that you can't dismiss is that things are out of our hands sometimes, somebody else's actions. It's never your fault if somebody chooses to do something like this, no matter what situation somebody's put themselves in. And at this time, it's really important to make sure the victims are what we really think about. So rest in peace to Jakub, and thank you for the sacrifice that you made. And just a reminder that there's not all bad people in the world. I know we see a lot of negative day in, day out, but at the same time, there are heroes and heroines as well. So really appreciate you joining me today, and please pay respects in the comments. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news and any updates to do with that story. Peace.